ene wa bona le mo ka game after lose why batho ba bantsi bana sa expect or re ka win a final.
I think by the dinner 7:30. Then coach no, I want to have a meeting. Prayer meeting. I don't want to talk. Hey man. Jose River, Coach Jose River. Shale Paul Montiva Vele. They come, I go into the fight.
Doesn't matter who is playing tomorrow. Doesn't matter who is in the list. Okay, tomorrow we play for something much more big and much more important than our names, our reputation, our roles. We have to do this together and see these people supporting you guys, you players. The most important in this business. It makes me feel very proud and very, very secure at the same time that tomorrow is going to be a memorable day for all of us. We have an opportunity and we're going to take it, okay? So I will stop talking because even though I don't look, I'm quite emotional guy, and I will tell somebody else to talk for me, so just listen.
I'm paid to, I don't know, I want to, I video, I video ile fetuna le diamond mo joker la video. Pirates mayibona amazulu iyatatazela.
Pirates mayibona amazulu ivele itatazela. Abangena mama. Pirates mayibona amazulu ivele itatazela. Ngabona engingakusho nje ukuthi lento eyenzakala lumpontshana ngesonto elidlula ayizukwenza lapho Sothwini Sizumanthini asidlali rugby thina sishaya 18 era or just after 18 era masedele imbumbulu lo throw abazodliwa ngawo alekho igoli lokuzuma lapha.
Pirates mayibona amazulu iyatatazela. Get how barbonsa tutso so wetsela. Understand?
Kanenele mande man.
Bakithi. Wena umtsi ayakhona ngimthi ngibona ivela sharp ajoka re avele treadmilling ari. Pirates ayibona amazulu iyatatazela. Ke shebe machita tsibi tip WhatsApp lona lutsipela ka bona tip ka ile nna ka ile ayila bona. Mfethu uhlaye video engwe bona. The family di thoma sa upolo thomile family ya ma otle family ya Ben otle obit ne
obit ke o fel da obit
mo bone raman mo ki man
ba re phusha reng.
Tourist family, we would like to take this opportunity to wish you all the best for the final that you will be playing on Saturday. We believe in you. We know that you can do this. Please bring the cup home. We know that you can do this because you are better players. All the best for the game.
All the best. On Saturday.
Yes.
Give the show with the ubuye lokusakwazi ngekhaya ngikufithise. Nayo bafana.
Hi boys. This is to wish you luck on Saturday's game. Go give your all in the game. We lose some, we win some. So forget about the past and give your all on Saturday.
Guys,
good luck to you boys. As you can see, the young Buccaneer is anxiously waiting to watch the game. Good luck and all the best. Win or lose, Buccaneer for life.
So boys, Buccaneer master. Good luck for the game. Exotic final Saturday. Ndengan phathisa yona as captain. Ukuthi yesterday's game is not ours to recover. Ngoba idlulile, but tomorrow is given to us to put an effort to win. Mabhakane amahle, the country is behind you. We support you. Win this final for the technical team and for yourselves. Make Mabhakane amahle proud. We like it for the Pirates.
ke moramuja ke mosadi wa Ndlondo ke le ka tsa matlhatse le matlhonolo papading ya lena mafelelong a beke segologolo le selebane go kgatlhiša le tlogele go gopola tša papadi e fetileng mo bileng la tlhaolwa ke papadi boyang le mogopo ga ayo mapakapaka. Thank you.
Hi guys, this is Tepelo's sister. I just want to wish you all the best for the weekend. We are behind you. We know there will be obstacles, there will be doubts, there will be mistakes. However, hard work, there are no limits. Keep working hard. We are all behind you. We love you. You know what we always talk about when it comes to, you giving up, and I don't feel it's time yet for you to give up. Just trust the process. Like I always say, trust the process, trust your capabilities. There'll always be challenges. You just overcome. It's the way you overcome things.
You know how to play soccer. You have been taught, you have been trained. If you remember, you did promise that, by the trajectory of the ball, you know how to be agitated and ambitious.
From Orbit family, Smalling, good luck for the final. Forget about what happened Saturday. We love you. We want you to win the final on Saturday. And good luck to Bakajuju.
Hi, Munapula Saleng, Coach KB here from Orbit family. All the best, my boy. Go there, do your best, and God will do the rest. Good luck, Saleng!
When we saw those videos, I saw, because the first family that came, I think family got banned. Immediately, the first thought that I had was my mother, and my mother is late. And I'm thinking, if she was alive, I would be seeing her face there, and she never got to see me play. She never got to see me be where I am. It's a feeling that I will never get over, because I never really grieved for my mother like when she passed. And
to get a message in here from a family being dead. So once ngaqala ngabona ama message from, I think begoyaqala family pen. I knew ukuthi ama chances ukuthi bavele makhulu. Yeah. But
kanjani abamakhulu kanjani bangazi ama number lana parent?
I think ingoba ngiyamazi like i-olet lami uthi linjani, like ba very supportive. So anything eqhamuka in a supportive manner or structure, they like to give and show his support.
Yeah.
So I knew which a part of me knew which Bazovel and Ubabon.
Yeah.
I think.
But
it was, yeah, because for FMLM, they've supported me from Ebnanen. They've played a huge role, not just Ubaba Noma, even umfana sekhaya mas banele his sister, and they've always dog my dog. So yeah, they've always shown Leo support Leo, and seeing them before the final, yeah, just made it a bit emotional and special.
So for me, that's, yes, obviously having family, talking to family before games, and you know, the good luck messages and the calls and that. Part of my, that's what I'm saying.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You'll just check up on each other because you're so far away.
Exactly. So.
And see what the kids are doing.
When it comes to the game, it's my time to work.
And he stops fights. I've heard him stop fights between the young ones.
Yeah, you know, you have to.
Because mama can't take control, so daddy needs to intervene.
You know, you have to be the peacemaker, you know, good cop, bad cop. You know the same.
I've heard, of course.
Yeah, it's the same.
And Saleng, it will be Saleng, it goes direct. How's he done that? Monopoli Saleng, the hero in the semi-finals.
A lot of people in my village, you know, is following, they were watching the final, they do every small ritual. In Valencia we have the ritual of fireworks.
Fireworks?
Yeah, fireworks.
Okay. Oh, this is what you said your dad did at the final, the celebration. Okay.
Yeah. Every time it's very, very, very common. You go to Valencia football game or final, is full of pam. Every time.
The fireworks across the floor?
Yeah. So my father called me and he said, I don't want to show you, but I have this ready. So, yeah, he throw it in the middle of the village when we finish. It's like 20 meters. And then he printed.
Taba ya skipper mfetsi. Njoba ke itšwa ke ne ke dula dlala ka sona bo. Yeah, hoping gore ke tlo kora. So unfortunately the game tse ne ntse ke di dlala ne ke sa kora bo. Yeah, and ne ke batla obviously kora ke korele. Yeah, ke gona I dedicate ka ntona ka go. Modimo o fa motho go le feta go sure bona. Yeah, so nele right moment ya gore ke bontsha gore mfana especially ka trophy bo. So yeah, ne ke tsetsa ena.
Mindset ya o ne le reng towards final.
Okay, senlo go ai ya tsa final straight. Mo ke
are compromise.
Mo are compromise mo re tsa straight mo final mo go se. Ele ya dabi ai yone feeling yone ne si. Ai yone go bua ne dela feeling ne si yo mara. E ya final ya ke utlwa le nna.
It was an important final for the club, for our anniversary, but I think on a individual capacity, I think we all have our own narratives, as we always say. You know, there's the football narrative and then there's the romantic narrative. And the football narrative is always, to those who work hard, you know, there'll be reward. You can come from any part of the country or any part of the world and really get behind this club and get behind the team and get behind these players who sacrifice so much, you know, who put out so much for us.
I certainly do think so. I think when I saw Captain Lucky Lefuati earlier on, I thought to myself, a lot of the reference has been going back to that treble, but we've never really had an Orlando Pirates that has been reassembled, a new generation that can really hold their own like the ones that they've done. So I think it does really take a team effort to really assemble a new generation of players, a new crop of players that can really take the history of the club and just make it go a bit further. The opportunities to write their names in the history books, and I think the players are so happy to do that after so many years. So I do feel that this is an Orlando Pirates that can definitely compete.
You came to South Africa, people calling you by names. Are you aware of that?
No. Which names?
Like a plumber. People
Plumber?
Yeah.
What happened with Plumber?
It's a term used in South Africa for a coach who's said to be not knowing what he's doing.
Well, those are things that I can't control. I just try to focus in my understanding of the game, in my plans, my methodology, and I hope that those fans.
You know, then, you know, what happened, we went to warm up, you know, came back to the dressing room. Our fitness trainer told us, you know, let's leave some parts of the warm up for later, because now there's going to be a bigger gap, you know, between the game and now, you know. So went back to the changing rooms. Kick off, they passed Miguel. Take off, felt something gone, calf, chest. I looked at the stand, you know, because I think if you can watch the footage again, you can see I watched at the stand and looked downwards, because I thought that someone threw a stone on me, you know, because the pain I was feeling, it was too much. And they played the ball to Dion, you know, it was full, and I didn't think Dion could hear me, you know. So we lost the ball there, and they played in Mango, you know. So now I have to chase and kick the ball out, you know. And unfortunately for Mango, so I have to set the record straight, you know. The injury wasn't because of him, you know, okay. It was a bad tackle from him, but the injury wasn't from him, because I got the injury from way before that incident happened. And by the time I kicked the ball out, you know, I was already gone. And I knew it from there and then, you know, to say, no, it's gone, there's nothing I could do.
Ngiphatheka kabuhlungu ke manje ngisho ngathi kodwa ngathi hayi ngambuza kodwa ngakusasa ngathi mntanambo uright ngoba mawumzali iyavuka lezi yanseka zangaleli yalala ukuthi ayibonanga umntanami eshayise ngabe kuphela kwakhe ngabe sekugcina ukuthi uyadlala manje vele ibhola leli wakwakhala eRose angazi ngokwenze njani yathi mina yini hayibo sikaze nikhale senamantombazane manje ngeke phela senamantombazane menzolukhala njalo phela amantombazane aqalayo masakhala amadoda futhi ngizima ke phela athi ukuthi awazi boma oleta awazi.
Yeah, I cried, you know, I cried. A lot was going on in my mind, you know, because my mom was also there, you know, she came there, and yeah.
Nje empilweni uyayazi impilo ntanami mazombe zombe nempilo ke nasebholeni njalo awuzolindela okuhle njalo nasempilweni fanele ube uphathwe ikhanda ugululembise edokotela ube uhlale phansi nebhola kanjalo kube mnandi kube kuhle ngelinye ilanga ukhale zona inyembezi lezi kodwa nje awumuso ukukhala khula.
I think I got injured. It wasn't more like an injury because I finished the MTN8 final. So I think it started from the MTN8 finals after the game. So I was feeling like tingles in my feet and stuff like that. So I thought maybe it's just stress or whatever. So I didn't really pay attention to it till like the next day, and it got worse. And the following day, I couldn't wear my shoes and stuff. So I went to the hospital and they said I think I had a nerve issue, and then I had to be operated on. So initially in my head, like, it was something little because I finished the game and I was fine. And then from there, I did the operation and I started recovering.
If you didn't run there and clear that ball, Umango was gone. Even though it's a few seconds into the game, but for when, because we didn't know about Uguti, you were like limping. I only saw it also when I was watching at home. Uguti, by the time you were going to the ball already, you were injured. But that fit, those milliseconds that you went there and ran for that ball, they saved the team. Even though I know you would have loved to play the whole game, but your contribution still was big, because if you didn't go, you went down knowing Mango was going to score. He was going to go for goal for sure. I don't think he was going to kick the ball out, but to show how big your heart is, even though knowing that you've pulled a massive, because pulling a massive it's not nice, and Kichima with the torn muscle, it's even worse. But you didn't think twice, you went for the ball and cleared it, which is a big contribution on that day. That's the positive I think we can always look up to.
I don't know what happened, okay. I had a collision in a Mazulu game, and then thinking I'll get better. So I got better. I train, I do exercises, I recover. So I recover in 2 weeks. And then 5th of November, we played Amazulu again in the final, in the MTN final, because I wanted to be there also because it was part of my goals that I want to win trophies. So, and then I wanted to be there because I felt like sometimes we move as one spirit, but I can't be injured and then sitting at home or whatever, being in the stands and then check the team. No, I couldn't. I won't feel. My heart will not be at peace. So I felt like I need to push myself and then be in the team and then we fight together. So God being so good, we won. So after the game, during the game, first half, I felt like I have something is wrong somewhere. Like felt like my knee, like it's not stable. But I said no, soldier on. I need to just keep on playing till I finish the game.
Yeah, injury really like messes with your head because it makes you like think a lot. You know, you can even fall into depression, like especially maybe when you're alone. So yeah, you really feel it more because you're not doing what you love doing basically. And I think that injury also came prior to the national team. So, and there was a lot of things that was supposed to happen in January. Yeah, I think I was really frustrated. Yeah, I wasn't happy at all. So I was really sad, like for a long time. Because it's my first operation. So I needed to wrap my head around it and I was like scared. Even though I had conversation with the physios and they assured me that the person is the best and stuff like that, but it's actually my first, so I wasn't really comfortable and all. So yeah, I was actually, I would say maybe.
And what he sacrificed for Orlando Pirates. It wasn't actually his first game playing with an injury on that final. There's a couple lot more. And when his dream got taken away from him, not to play in the World Cup, especially because he was going to be the only player in the PSL to play in the World Cup, it really affected him.
The chairman called me and spoke to me about it, and then how I must be strong, and then how he knows how I feel and stuff. Although, like, yeah, so I went through a lot, you know, because I felt like, yeah, it was every young player's dream is to play, and then we work a lot for the qualifiers and everything to get there. Because even in the qualifiers here against Bafana, I got injured my shoulder, so we went through a lot to qualify for the World Cup. So I was like, I should have been there. But yeah, sometimes life doesn't give you what you want. So that's called life. So we couldn't go to the World Cup. We missed it.
I got the injury with the ball like this one. The first one was Uforge. Uforge kicked me. I put my head. I put my head. We were in training. I put my head. The guy was doing a bicycle kick. He got injured also. So in my head injuries, luckily for my head, it's hard. The guys also get things. He got concussed. So if I'm half done, he has to be half cooked.
He was down, obviously, because they collided, they clashed. And I saw him laying down, and I saw the physios and, you know, the doctor running on the field. And in my mind, I told myself I had to go and motivate him, you know. So I almost laid on top of him.
The best words. Oh, only
I
those
told him
few
straight,
words.
I love you, you're a superstar, I love you. But we need you.
And then in the hotel room, I mean,
and then I told you the story.
And then I called him.
And then we called him to ask him if he
because
still
we thought
remembers.
he was concussed.
Yeah.
I'm like,
the first thing he said, my neck is so, but I don't care, my man.
One thing was, I remember, Kemit came. I don't want to swear, but yes, I love you, boy. I said, you are the best, I love you. I'm like, okay. I've never seen Kemit in that manner, but he was like so intense and his emotion. I'm like, hey, this guy loves me, man.
so I'm like, TP, come sit in the middle here. Yeah. I'm like, something happened and they said your eyes were closed. I said, don't lie because we're going to catch you.
Yeah.
Do you know who said what to you? Yeah. And he immediately said yes. And he started smiling. So we start laughing. So I'm like, I say it. Then he looks at Kermit. He looks at you and he's like, you told me you love me.
I got injured my groin. I got injured in 2020 or whatever. So 2021 or so, I went to the national team against Bafana again. During the game, I got injured my shoulder, and then I was out. I came back, and then my last injury was 5th of November, which is 2023 here again, and then my knee that now I'm forcing to get back.
Nami it's only injured except and also got one in the MTN8. I just tore my calf muscle, pulled. And I think injuries for sport people are the worst, the worst. Because now you have the momentum, you're playing, game in, game out, you're playing, you have the momentum. Injuries come, you have to start back right at zero. And mind you, the competition there, it's quite stiff, it will take time for others to come back, And I think injuries are, sure, okay, I'd say for the first week, sharp, because you get to relax, take your mind away from football. But when you get to hear the extent of the injury and how long it will take to heal, the process is quite difficult. Because sometimes you even try to come back and force play with the injury, knowing quite well you're not 100, and I think, so they are the things we have. They are the worst things we have.
Khona abanye abantu ongathi mhlambe mabanga reach out bangakhona ukukunceda and ne game yakho ikhona ukuthi ibuye because depressed well sidlala Pirates so akusiwo wonke umuntu ozokuthanda umunye nomunye unabantu bakhe abamthandayo and ngapha awuna support structure from your teammates or your colleagues or maybe technical team because nabo bazifunela umuntu ozoperform bazifunela umuntu ozongena egroundini ancede team adlale but lezi zinto ezincane lezi angifuni ukutshela manje zayishaya confidence kakhulu futhi
ka injury ya ka bekusana too much haholo ka yona so ne ke batla ifitisa gore e tswe ko minding wa ka so that nga performa well and ke gona reach a personal achievement ya le motho a mpotsa ka yona ke mmotsa gore ke kopa se ka mpotsa ka injury ya because of ke batla go feta mo stageng seo and then ke go the next stage.
During that time it was, I think, the toughest time for us, and I think I respect him for ukuthi angafuni ukukhuluma na because even that I don't think sesakhuluma
azange rambuka ka yona
scars.
No.
I think it's his way of dealing with it. If ufuna ukukhuluma ngako nami, I'm open, but I just know he's that type of person. he likes to deal with things the way that he wants to deal with it.
So in a long injury, eventually in this step all, yeah, and I give him big perform well for when I get that. So he like to injury and then so in this step so this sabat lo buaga yona, yeah.
And he's done it very well. For me personally, I think he's done it so well to a point where he's back at his best. I think he's back to the Paseka that before. And that for me, I see that I think he's enjoying his football. And so I think in a way he's dealt with it.
The injury tsa ka go fela ke dula ke le positive. I nagana gore like na le believer gore ke tlo fola and ke tlo gutla strong and I check history of the injury tsa ka every time I get to injury ke gutla ke le strong mentally and physically. Inele lengwele so ke kreile re dlala le super sports and then I went to the doctor no ke dule 5 weeks itla fall ka dula 5 weeks then after 5 weeks still ntsele botlhoko then I went to another doctor ya re konna I need to go for an op and then I re konna 3 months so yeah it's a little tough one but I've been there before. It's all shoulder twice and then another knee operation. So for now it was like I've been there before. So nka itlhola ntoy.
Masandawana, Mzansi's undisputed champion, City 7 Pezulu.